My name is the Moon Man, and I've got a ton of tips for you today in Crimson Desert that you definitely need to know. And stick around, man. Some of these tips you might not know about, and they're super rewarding. So let's get straight into it. So, you ever come across something like this? It's pretty cool. Right over there, right where my head is at, you see that stack of rocks? That's indicating that you can actually go into this waterfall. Let me show you exactly how this works. So you're going to want to come right over here, where you see the stacked rocks. Ooh, don't want to do that. Don't get so close to where you get hurt. Just get about right there. Charge stab, and it'll push you right through. You're able to break that down. And check it out. There we go. Open the treasure chest. You get some gear. If you ever see those stacked rocks, definitely go inside. Get your gear, get your chest. Get all your ore. Don't forget, force palm is the way to go. And if you don't know, you can force palm and handstand. Pretty sweet. Silver ore is always the best. Pretty awesome. So, that's something you could do every time you find a waterfall. Look out for them. So, you definitely got to check out this one. Super dope. Hella style. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So first, you're going to get to run in full speed. L3. You slide. Really, really sick, right? Let me show you what makes this so cool. L3. Whoa. Yeah, pretty neat, right? So what you're basically doing is you're doing a slide cancel into a force palm. Let's do it one more time just for show. Slide. And it doesn't matter how long you wait. You can do it early, you can do it late. Doesn't really matter. It's just pretty cool technique. And then if you're in a group of enemies, you can also slide, force palm, and do hella aerial attacks. And just put a bunch of different things together. Either way, I think that's pretty cool. Definitely give it a try. Infinite gold glitch, infinite silver glitch. Well, that means you got to get gold bars, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what you're going to want to do, pull open your map. Right under the E on Demonis is where you need to be. See it? Okay. Now we need to get inside. Let me show you how to do that. Start running full speed. Do your jump dismount. You're going to casually land in here. None of these people are going to bother you. Now that you've made it into this Eyes Wide Shut party in Demonis, I don't know. Conspiracy? Maybe not. I haven't seen Tom Cruise here, but what I have seen is a lot of these people masquerading with bunny masks on. So, pull out your lantern, start checking their pockets. And what we're looking for is not pouches full of silver. We're looking for gold bars. You're essentially stealing from the rich.
Why, hello.
Is the honor yours or mine?
Short-hair cats are remarkably elegant.
As you can see in her pocket, one's got a pouch of silver, the other's got a key.
There.
Sometimes you'll see that. And you can find rhinos. Pretty cool, right? Ah, as you can see, that person's got the gold bar on them. We want to steal it. You're going to want to bump into them and then pickpocket. It'll pop up on your screen. Oh yeah, and if this video is super helpful, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff that people do, right? So I appreciate you. Let's get back to the tips. So we all know when you try to teleport, there ends up being a cutscene. It just takes too long. Nobody wants to deal with all this, especially when we're trying to move around to someplace specific and fast. Let me show you how to make it much more efficient for yourself. If you noticed, we weren't standing on an actual nexus when we came here. But now that we're standing on this nexus and I go to another nexus, it's going to be much quicker. Watch this. Check this out. Boom. And just like that. That's a quick way to go from teleport from nexus to nexus in a faster way. Sometimes you can't do it because you don't have that option, but if you do have the option, go nexus to nexus. Level 5 horses are the best for one reason. I wonder if you know how they live in Tokyo. If you see it, then you need it, then you know you gotta go fast and furious. Tick, 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 fast and furious. Tick, tick, tick. Yeah, man, you can drift if you have a level 5.
Hiya!
Ooh, that was a quick grind. When you're on your horse and you're running, don't just sit there and tap A million times. You could do it, but there's a better way to efficiently save your stamina. So when you're up to full speed, maybe just give it a little double tap. Look at my stamina bar. Let it fill up. Another double tap. Maybe you just want to tap it. Let it fill up. Tap it, let it fill up. And kind of just play with it like that. There's a rhythm to it that if you get it down perfectly, you'll never waste any stamina, and you'll let it regen, then hit it. Regen, then hit it. So it's just something to think about, you know, food for thought. Don't just blow out that stamina. But if you do run into a situation where you run out of the stamina and you're just a tapping psycho, you're getting close, let up on the horse, then just go again. If you happen to be the person that does like to tap, just be sure to let off. But there's a better way to do it if you can keep up with the correct pace and the rhythm, and the rhythm, and the rhythm. The rhythm is the dancer. Boom. And if you happen to be looking for a cool way to get off your horse, you're going to want to hit the jump button and the dismount button. Jump, then dismount. Watch this. Running off that side of the cliff, but in style, just like that. Again, you're going to want to hit the jump button, then dismount.
How are you?
Keeping a low profile in this game, you don't want to be seen by strangers like that. I've got you covered. Check this out. Here's one way to do it. Go right inside the hay, and if you look down at the bottom, lower left corner, you can see there's an eye with a line through it. That means you're hidden. There's a lot more other ways to do it too. Let me show you. We're keeping a low profile, even close to the water. And if you look in the lower left corner, you see the eye with the slash in it. That means you are hidden from people's eyesight. And if you're trying to be sneaky, watch out for the guys that are more stealthy than you. Like these guys. You thought you can jump in that hay? Nah, you can't. It doesn't work like that, playboy. So there's a lot of you that like to mine like myself, because I like leveling up my weapons. And one of the things that I always know is there's multiple ways to mine. I do it in a couple of different ways. Let me show you what I'm kind of thinking. Boom. You can charge shot it. There's another way you can do it too. You don't have to just have the pickaxe. You can actually jump up on the side. Now, there's a couple of different things you can do here. You can force palm, which is punch it. We know how to do that, but there's also a cooler way to do it. Sometimes I like to jump off. You're going to jump, force palm down. Obviously, you can hang and force palm punch. You can walk up to it, be really, really close. And you can force palm jump like that too. There's another little thing that you need to know. Sometimes people may think to themselves, man, where did all my iron ore go that I just mined? Well, not only can you see it in front of you, but sometimes it gets lost. If you look at your mini-map down there, you see that little white X? That little white X is where one of your iron ores, copper ores, one of your ores is located. So it's a good indication if you've lost it on the map and it's rolled away. That's how you find it. So you want to learn how to do that cool tree pulling thing that makes you jump real far, or at least in a really cool style, and just cut through the air. Let me show you how to do it. So physics is involved here. If you hit lower on the tree and pull that tree and go, you're going to stay more horizontal. You hit higher on the tree with your force current and pull back, you're going to go higher in the air, right? You're going to shoot more vertical. So let me just show you. You're going to use that force current. You're going to be able to aim, pull it back. The different buttons that you got to press and the different things you got to press are all going to be right there on the right-hand side, lower to right. See? Boom. A little bit more horizontal. And you can go a little bit higher than that and get a little bit farther and a little bit more horizontal. So now let me show you how to go a little bit more vertical, real high, and get some serious height. Boom. Pull it. You're going to reel it in. Ooh, sometimes that happens. If you pull it too much, it will release. So that was actually good for the example. Let's do it again. Let's do it the right way. Don't want to pull it too much, just about enough. Fly me to the moon. So yeah, that's how you do that. Pretty cool, right? play around with it. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a bunny too. Ooh, bunny, come here, come here. Haven't caught one. Just caught one. Boom. Always catch those animals that you haven't caught yet that you see question marks over. If you happen to be on the hunt for more treasures and goodies and you just don't know where to find any, I mean, there's tons of them in this game, obviously. But let me add one more to your search. Right here, anytime you see these pots that are sitting up on like this bigger pot that's a dark brown, just give it a whack. Don't miss, though. Don't miss. Don't miss. Don't miss. Alright, well, a couple misses and you can get what you want. Look at this, little fruit wine. Little fragrant fruit wine. So, anytime you see those, bash them, knock them over, take 3 swings at it, and you'll get something out of there. And that's a wrap, folks. That's a wrap, man. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. Hopefully it was super enjoyable for you. I know it was for me making it. Hopefully these tips and rewarding resources and information can help you along your journey through Pywel. It's an awesome continent. Pearl Abyss absolutely cooked in this game. It's a 10 out of 10. Looking forward to seeing if it has any competition this year to win Game of the Year. So it's going to be pretty cool, man. So for those that like this, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff if you feel that it was helpful and you want to see more content from me. Between working, content, editing, all those things, streaming, I'm trying to make as many videos as possible, but you know, you got to pick and choose where you put your time. Either way, we're having a great time making these videos for you. I want to ramp things up now, being 6 months into really taking this all serious. So there should be nothing but more coming from me. Let me know how I did in the comments, and also let me know if some of these comments or if some of these tips were helpful to you. Also let me know if you know, there's any tips that you know about that I didn't mention that I should learn, right? So there's a ton to explore in this game. Hopefully you're having a good time in your journey, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.